具体的には我々はプロデューサーの田辺とともにオリジナルのメトロイドプライムシリーズの開発を担当したアメリカのレトロスタジオと互いに信頼し合い協力して開発を一から再スタートさせることにしました。
Welcome everyone, this is AndresRestart, and as you may have heard, Metroid Prime 4 has been delayed. So today, Shinya Takahashi, a Nintendo executive, was featured in a video that Nintendo published, a dedicated video updating us on the development status for Metroid Prime 4, and they told us that they're basically restarting the entire development process and they're moving on over to Retro Studios, but Kensuke Tanabe, the Prime producer, the one that's been the producer for the entire series, is still going to be the lead for that. They just basically didn't like where they were going with the current development, so they're starting all over, which is incredibly disheartening for me. I love Metroid. Metroid Prime is one of my favorite series. Metroid Prime is one of the greatest games of all time. Not just for me, but it's a fact. It is. And if you don't know that, well, I hope that when Metroid Prime 4 comes out, you check it out, because it's going to be an incredible game. But that is probably going to be years from now. I'm not expecting it until 2022. Maybe we see it in 2021. Maybe we see at least a reveal for it or something. But it's a long ways off. And that sucks. That's just a fact. It sucks. But there is a silver lining to this. Retro Studios is working on it now. They have an incredible pedigree, and the fact that Nintendo felt the need to have a dedicated video for this, it says something. One, it shows how much Nintendo cares about its fans and what they're willing to do to make sure that we have faith in them. It also tells us that Nintendo will stop at nothing to make sure Metroid Prime 4 is an incredible game. They want this game to be masterful, not just a good game, but like a Game of the Year candidate, something on the level of a Super Mario Odyssey or Breath of the Wild. And if you've been following for a while, I've been saying this time and time again. Metroid used to be a part of the trifecta along with Mario and Zelda back in the day, back on the NES. They all had similar roots. Mario and Zelda have prospered. Metroid has kind of suffered. But I believe Nintendo wants it to be just as good, or be on that level. They even say in the video they want this Metroid Prime 4 game to stand on the same level as the previous Metroid Prime games, and I'm telling you, those Metroid Prime games back in the early 2000s were incredible, and if you haven't tried them, you should. But at the same time, those games are old, so I'm waiting for a Metroid Prime game to be made by today's standards. It's going to be an incredible thing, and I can't wait for it. Well, I have to wait for it. That's the problem. I have to wait a really long time, and it's disappointing. It still is. I'm not going to be frank with you. It hurts. But it's reality. And when it comes, it comes. But there is a silver lining to this, okay? Not only is Nintendo going to make sure this game is going to be amazing, but also, I believe the door is now open for Metroid Prime Trilogy HD. I was starting to think it wasn't going to happen, but now that Metroid Prime 4 is a long ways off, Metroid Prime Trilogy HD makes even more sense than ever before. So I think it's probably going to happen. I don't know if they've been planning it already and that it's going to happen this year. I think the rumors might have been wrong, but if they are real, great, then we could at least see that game sooner. And even if they were wrong, now maybe Nintendo can decide to say, hey look, we should probably come out with this trilogy, bring it out in the series, get new fans of the Metroid series, and make this series amazing. It's a good time to modernize the trilogy a little bit, fix up the controls, add dual analog controls, make the graphics better, maybe optimize some little things here and there, and that would be a great package. So I don't know when it's going to happen, maybe next year, maybe it's been already in the works since coming out this year, I don't know, but I do think Metroid Prime Trilogy HD is probably going to happen now, because it's going to be a few years before Metroid Prime 4, so that's kind of a good thing. And now another thing to talk about is Retro Studios. I'm glad that Retro Studios is working on this. They have the pedigree to make this amazing. I trust them. They created the Metroid Prime Trilogy, so I have faith they can make another one. But the question is, what have they been working on all this time? It's been 5 years since they've actually come out with a game. 5 years. What is it? Well, Eurogamer did report last year that they were working on Star Fox Grand Prix. It hasn't been announced yet, it's not confirmed, it's just a rumor, but I believe that is the case. I do not think that Nintendo is canceling Star Fox Grand Prix so they can start development with Metroid Prime 4. I think the more realistic scenario is that Star Fox Grand Prix is nearly done, and they're finishing it up. It'll probably come out really soon, I'm thinking this year, and then they will start development with Metroid Prime 4. They're probably setting up the groundwork for Metroid Prime 4, planning things out right now, while they finish up Star Fox Grand Prix a few months before it goes gold. So basically what I'm thinking, guys, Star Fox Grand Prix is going to come out this year. It's being developed by Retro Studios. They're going to start development for Metroid Prime 4. They may have already started, but it's just the beginning stages. And Metroid Prime Trilogy HD seems inevitable at this point, and we should see it sometime in the future. I don't know if it's going to be this year, but I think it will come eventually. And the real sticking point for me is that when Metroid Prime 4 finally does come, years from now, it will be incredible. It will be a masterpiece. I have faith in that. Because otherwise Nintendo would not have started over development. But anyways, everyone, thank you so much for listening and watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I'll see you all really soon. Bye.